I just finished cleaning up my mess from chopping up my vegetables. What we're going to do here is we're going to make ourselves up some barbecue sauce. Yes, some good old Wisconsin barbecue sauce. And it's very good. People rave over this barbecue sauce that I make. And it's simple. It's just a nice, simple barbecue sauce. Nothing hot like you would get down in Texas or any of the Cajun type you get down in Georgia. This is good old Wisconsin barbecue sauce. So what I did was, I put in a whole green pepper, a jalapeno pepper. I took the seeds out and everything, so there's no seeds. 2 stalks of celery, and an onion. Okay, now I'm going to mince this up as fine as I can get it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to hit the button. Look at that. Let's take a look at that. I also put liquid in there. You got to have a liquid in there to get it going good. So, and what I used for liquid was apple cider vinegar. Okay? Oh yeah, that'll work just perfect. Boy, that's all nice and minced up. Yes, that'll work just perfect. Yes, okay. I'm going to throw this in the sink over here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to dump it in my pan. Let me turn on my stove here. Well, let me dump this in there. Okay. Now most people would boil this down, you know, to get all those juices dried up. Well, I don't do that. I love to have my juices in here because, hey, why chop up vegetables if you're going to waste the juice? So I'm going to keep it that way. You know, I'll set that there off to the side. I'll turn my stove on. Oh, I'm going to go about 6 because I want this to heat up. Then I'm going to chop this lemon up right in half. Now I like using a whole lemon, okay? I don't like those little plastic lemon things because that's made from concentrate. This is a whole good lemon. And we're going to squeeze the life out of that in here. Yes, look at that. So that in our compost. So that right in there in our compost. Yes. You gotta have freshly squeezed lemon. That's all there is to it. Alrighty. And that's about it for that. We'll just set that right there. We're going to add in a whole big can of ketchup. It doesn't really matter what kind of ketchup. It could be the cheap stuff, expensive stuff, whatever you feel like using. Okay? Whatever kind of ketchup will work just fine. Okay? It'll work just fine. We'll set that over there. And then we're going to put in a can of tomato sauce. Natural. All natural. Yeah, this is all natural. It says so right here on the can. See that? All natural. So we're going to put that in there. Alrighty. Okay, and then we're going to throw that right in there. Trying to wipe off my hands. And we're going to stir this all in together. Okay. Kind of get that all nice and mixed in. Yeah, look at that. Alrighty. Doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna here in a little bit as soon as this stuff starts heating up. Yes. Or you're going to be looking at some really nice stuff. As soon as I get this all mixed in. And you can do what you want with this. Barbecue sauce doesn't need to be science, you know. Use your imagination. You can make it hot, you can make it mild, you can make it just about any way you want. Okay? But let me tell you, this will do the trick on anybody. You know. This looks like a lot, is because there is a lot here. Because I have to make some for my friends. Because they're hollering at me already. We still got a foot of snow out here. And hey, there, Dave, I need some barbecue sauce. You know, okay, fine. Alrighty. So we got that pretty much mixed together. You can use a wire whisk. I just happen to have this all dirty. You know, so that's why I'm using it. But yeah, look at that. Look at that, nice texture. See that? You can't even hardly see the vegetables. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some yellow mustard. Some dark brown sugar. I like the dark brown. It gives it a little bit of nicer flavor. Okay. All right. And we're gonna let that cut. Put that off the side. We already used our apple cider vinegar. Chop up the vegetables with, which is good. And then we're going to put in a half a cup of molasses. Yes, you got to have molasses. You just got to have it. Okay. It's like going to school without a pair of shoes. You know, you got to have it. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so now we're going to stir all that in there. And I'll just set that right in there. And I'm telling you, look at that. You are talking. You see that, Judy? Look at that. We're talking about some good stuff here. Okay. I suppose you're wondering, geez, he didn't put nothing in there, no salt and pepper or anything. Well, I'm getting to that right now. Alright. Boy, you can smell this already. It's heating up. Boy, has that got a good smell to it. You know. Yes, indeedy. I usually use a bigger pan, but I wanted to show people what this looks like. So, and if you got too much of it, don't worry about it, because this will last in your refrigerator for about 2 weeks. Okay? Or, you can do what I do, and I will can this. Well, me and Judy will. We'll jar this up and put it in the pressure cooker. Cook it up, put it on the shelf. Lasts a long time then. Alrighty. Now, I am going to put in my spices. Boy, that smell is coming right up in here. I'm going to put in my spices. Yes. And in here I have 9 different spices. Here, let me get by you, Judy, here. And I wrote these all down on a piece of paper so I won't forget. In here, I have a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon of allspice, a tablespoon of seasoned salt, and a tablespoon of paprika. Now, you can also do a lot of different things here. Here, I gotta get a pot holder, right? Let me get a pot holder. Here, this will work just fine. It's getting a little warm over here, which is okay. You can use hot chili powder, you know, throw some Tabasco sauce in there. Use your imagination. There's nothing wrong with the imagination. Nothing. Because that's what makes things taste good, is your imagination. Without that, you might as well just stay at home. You know, people say, well, Dave, how did you make that? Well, I used my imagination. Okay, yes, I should be in a hospital, but I'm not. Alrighty, now we're going to stew in our spices. Look at that. Does that look, oh my gosh. If my mom was alive today, she'd be saying, Dave, you're a genius. But she's not alive today, so I have to call myself a genius. Well, okay, well, Dave, you are a genius. Calling myself a genius. People, this is what's going to make it right here. I'm going to stir that in really good. Okay. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh my gosh. See, look at, now it hasn't been taken very long. Look how nice color that's becoming. Yes. You can just smell that. It's just coming right up at me. Yeah, oh my gosh. Chicken legs, look out. Oh yes. I'm telling you. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to stir this up a little bit more. And then we are going to let this sit. And we're going to let this simmer for a good hour. Oh, maybe even a good hour. Well, let's do an hour and a half. Okay? Because I want everything to cook with each other. You want everything. Everything what's got to blend. Okay? We want all this stuff to blend in with each other. That's what's going to give it a good taste. People, you are going to love this. And look at, how long did that take us? Not very long at all. Not very long at all. I mean, you got to cut up your vegetables and everything, but look at the texture. Can you get a close up of that? Look at how nice it is. By golly. Yes. Alrighty. I already got my chicken prepared. And of course we have chickens here, so of course we butcher our own chicken, so I don't have to worry about buying anybody else's chickens. So I got us some chicken legs out, and we're going to have barbecued chicken legs for supper tonight. Yeah, this is, oh, but you know, I wish you people could smell this. I really do, because the aroma is, oh. I have a friend of mine, his name is Richard, and he lives in New York, Albany, New York, out that way. And I can just hear him now calling me, Dave, I don't care what it costs, send me a jar of that stuff. Richard, I'm going to send you a jar of this, don't worry. You don't even have to pay for it. You tell those people in New York that this stuff was made in Wisconsin. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay, I got that pretty much stirred up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to let this cook for a good hour and a half. I'm going to say an hour and a half. I'm going to put this on simmer. We'll put this on simmer. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put it on 2. That's pretty close to simmer. You know, that's a good simmer. Alright. Because holy cow. You notice I'm keeping this stirred all the time, and I'm holding this down on the bottom because I don't want the bottom to burn. You know, because that would just ruin this recipe if I burnt it. That's why I'm stirring it. Alrighty. I'm going to take a break for an hour and a half. And then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to finish this up. Oh, of course, I'll clean up my mess. And there you have it. Alright, let's let that simmer. Alrighty. Let's take ourselves a nice break. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey, I didn't feel like cleaning up the mess, so I went and had some coffee, went outside, smoked a cigarette, looked at the snow, shook my head, and I came back in. So anyways, let's check this out. Oh, look at the, geez, the smell. I went outside, and as soon as I opened the door, I could smell that. I could smell that cooking. Oh my gosh. Oh baby. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Now, I already got my chicken ready. Let's go set that over there. I already got my chicken ready. Here I'm making a mess. Boy, I'm gonna taste that. Anyways, I got my chicken ready. Look at them. Me and Judy grow some nice chickens here for meat. Yes, look at those nice looking legs, huh? Yes. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab myself a ladle. Here, I can shut this stove off, because I don't need that on there anymore. Okay, I'm going to grab myself a ladle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this right over the chicken. Okay. And I want it to actually sit on the bottom of the pan there. Okay. Let's get another scoop in there. Yeah. Look at that. Does that look good? Oh my God. Well, I'm going to end up making a mess here, and then Judy will have to clean it up, and then she'll be hollering at me. Now I'm going to take my brush. There. Look at how nice that coats that. Oh, yes. You know, as this was cooking, of course you guys will be gone because, I mean, you can make it here for supper, come on over. But in the process of this cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven with the first half hour, okay? The first half hour, I'm just going to let it in the oven just like it is, okay? And then after the first half hour, I'm going to take it back out of the oven. I'm going to put some more sauce on here, okay? And then I'm going to cover it with tin foil. Okay, you got to cover it with tin foil, otherwise you'll dry it all out and it'll burn. Okay, so you don't want to do that. But see how that's nicely coated? Okay, so now I'm going to, it's already preheated. So, boy, that's nice and warm. I'm going to put that in the oven. So now I'm going to let that cook in there for its first half hour. I'm going to come back, I'm going to put some more barbecue sauce over the top of that. And then I'm going to cover that with aluminum foil. And then I'm going to have me a really good meal. Because we're going to have a baked potato. I did up some baked beans early this morning. And there you have it. And what we're going to do next week, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do next week. Next week we're going to have ourselves some vegetable tinfoil. Yeah, sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? But tune in next week and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Hey, you guys take care then. Bye-bye.